Hey guys, how you doing? Cool here. Sorry for the lack of uploads. There are reasons behind it, don't really want to get into them. But anyways, let's just get into this video. So if you guys enjoyed this video at any point, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. Anyway, let's just get into it. Oh god, that is just a wall of text, isn't it? A lot of information from my source. Let me share to you all. Trump is coming back this November. The future is looking bright for everyone here in the US. Everyone will be getting $5,000 monthly aside from your income. I think this is the prosperity fund they mentioned before. If you're a retired citizen, your social security will increase 3 times. No more paying on income taxes. No more paying of property taxes. Electricity is free. Internet is free. You only pay 14% of tax if you buy a new house and new cars. Food and medicine are tax free. If you have student loans, it's forgiven. 80% of the banks will be gone. It's going to be quantum financial system to eliminate corruption. You'll be holding digital wallet. No banks required. We have new currency coming out. It's a rainbow treasury currency backed by gold and silver. Big changes for schools and hospitals, new government. By next year, prices of everything will be like 1950s or 1970s. They haven't finished yet, so houses may be less than $100,000 and cars will be more like $7,000. Cheers, everyone. I don't know, that's sounding awfully communist for a Trump supporter. I don't know, I don't follow what's going on with the average Trump supporter, but I'm going to assume that this is more of a Q supporter given the whole like Trump coming back thing. Now, if you are a QAnon supporter, I have some very bad news for you. It's not real. He was meant to be back by now, remember? And he hasn't been yet. Yeah, he's not coming back unless there is an election to do so, and that won't be for another few years. And even if he does come back, like, you were wrong, quite clearly. He's not coming back in November. He didn't come back in October. He didn't come back, for the last 6 or so months. He hasn't been back because he's not coming back. Again, without the electoral process. I don't know. It's weird seeing like Trump is coming back and then also talking about like universal income and stuff like that. It's weird to see these things like mentioned in the same vein. But yeah, I don't think Trump would enact anything like this, even if he was president. But hey, if this does all happen, that sounds pretty nice, to be completely honest. Like, I wouldn't be opposed to Trump doing this stuff. But it won't happen, will it? Because it's a fantasy. Science spelled backwards is eknis, and ekni was a device used by #pagans to summon Satan himself to brainwash children and turn them into literal sheep. These pagans are also called scientists. Today's scientists use econex science to brainwash our kids. #MAGA. #flat earth. When I Google that word, I'm not even kidding, like Counter-Strike gameplay comes up between OG and ENTS last year. So yeah, I think that says about what you need to know about this. It's complete BS. Maybe, you could tweet something more factual, like the actual origin of quote-unquote Satanism and how it actually does have its origin in scientists and how cool of a history that is. Like, that is something you could talk about and people would like it because one, it's factual, and two, it's an interesting history. Not just, make something up. And I don't know, if you guys want to hear me talk about that, maybe you should let me know if you want to see a video about that in the future. Spoilers, the church kind of made up the whole Satan worshipping thing. So this is, I had a vision that Trump kissed me. When he pulled away, my lips tasted of blood. I touched them and saw my finger painted burgundy. I asked him what had happened, and he said that he shared some of his pain. He said not to worry because he was offering his blood to restore me and others in the country, but for every drop given, he was closer to dying for the country. I asked him not to die and to stay. Let's walk in harmony, I begged. Let's feed the poor, the disenfranchised, the marginalized. He smiled that smile of his and said he had been doing that his entire life, and that he wouldn't stop even after death. He said he was a man of God. He told me he came out with the HIV cure, a huge donor for research, but kept it anonymous because he didn't want the glory. God gave me this vision of this blackout specifically. WhatsApp and Facebook will kneel before God. They should have read the Bible. Facebook will have to answer for his sins. Parallel and Rumble will stand beside God with their wings. God bless you, Wonder. Okay, I don't even know where to begin with this. I'm gonna guess this was written when Facebook went down and all of the Facebook services went down for like 4 hours or whatever it was. I don't know, I was asleep when it happened, I think. But yeah, that's an interesting dream. I really hope this is satire. Like, you would think that like it would be, considering how like crazy it is. I don't even like saying crazy in this scenario, but like you would be surprised. You would be surprised how many of these people genuinely think like this. But yeah, it's interesting fan fiction, that's for sure. Yep, I'm a #pro-blood, unvaccinated, vaccinated. Okay, well, I can tell you for starters, I don't think either of those are blood. The unvaccinated one looks like tomato sauce to me. The quote-unquote vaccinated one, that kind of looks like blackcurrant. But yeah, I wouldn't trust a single thing that somebody who doesn't know what the fuck they're talking about posts on Twitter or onto TikTok, because yeah, they don't know what they're talking about, and this is so easily faked. It is literally just somebody with 2 glass vials and a glove. How is this a credible thing to look at? Oh wait, it's not, but people still eat this up. It's insane. Also, another thing that might give it away is how fake this is like how grubby the glass is. Like, I mean, look at that. That's disgusting. In a real medical or a real scientific setting, that wouldn't happen. Like, yeah, they actually, you know, clean their stuff. They wouldn't have their cheesy Dorito fingerprints all over it. So, yeah. California governor has signed a bill into law making the state the first to prohibit stealthing or removing a condom during intercourse without a partner's verbal consent. How is this going to be proven in a court of law? And are you serious? Has the government lost their minds? And have we allowing them to control all aspects of our lives? So, trigger warning for rape. This is rape, okay? If you take off a condom during sex without your partner's consent, you are raping them. Saying we can't police this is like saying, like, we can't police rape. And sure, a lot of the time it is he said, she said, but unfortunately, that's just the way it is in such intimate scenarios. Removing a condom during sex without consent is literally rape. So that is why it is being pushed through as a law, because rape is bad. It's crazy to me that this is a thing that we have to say. And it literally doesn't change anything for you if you don't do this, right? Like, it's not like the government is now watching you have sex to check if you take off a condom or not. They're not going to do that. It's just, you know, if you do that now, you can be charged for it, which is good. Remember that to consent, you need to be informed of all the, you know, the factors and implications. If you think you're having sex with somebody with a condom on and you're not, that is not informed consent, and that is right. So yeah, just don't do it. Now hear this: I'm going to watch Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer and Charlie Brown's Christmas. I'm going to listen to Baby It's Cold Outside and Santa Baby. I will continue to use the phrases bring home the bacon, kill 2 birds with 1 stone, or any other damn thing that may offend you. I've had it all with this political correctness. If you don't like it, then tough. Because this is a free country. You have the right to your opinion, but you don't have the right to tell me what mine must be, okay? Good for you. I don't think anyone gives a shit. Literally no one cares, man. You do you. Surprised you didn't go off about the whole Merry Christmas thing, which literally no one cares about. It's just considerate to say Happy Holidays over Merry Christmas, but I still say Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I say whatever I want. It doesn't matter. No one cares. No one's actually offended. Like, chill out. I find it very suspicious that COVID seems to only be targeting people who didn't get the ridiculous vaccine. Has anybody else noticed this? Why is the virus only killing those who would stand up to the government jab all of a sudden? I don't know, maybe there's some type of correlation between people who are vaccinated against the disease not getting the disease and dying from it, or at least, you know, getting a very mild version of the disease if it does break through. But I don't know, it's only science. Dwayne Johnson, the actor known as The Rock, announced that his production company, 7 Bucks Productions, will no longer use real guns on the sets of any of its productions, and it will use rubber guns instead. Great, now the woke mob has ruined action movies. Or, and this is going to sound crazy, Dwayne has learnt from the mistakes of other people. I know, insane. Anyway, on that note, guys, thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Remember, leave a like if you enjoyed it. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.